Hey guys, welcome to Alice Madness Returns. Now, this game is the sequel to the original American McGee's Alice, which Alice witnessed her family die in a fire. So after that, she became kind of insane and spent time in an asylum and was generally in a catatonic state for years after witnessing all this and having survivor's guilt. And after about 10 years or so, at the age of 17, she went into Wonderland only to find that it had been majorly corrupted by the Queen of Hearts, and it was up to Alice to save it, to save her psyche. So Alice managed to save it, and about a year or two after, she ends up at an orphanage, and once again, Wonderland is being corrupted by a totally new evil force. So yet again, it's up to Alice to go into Wonderland and save herself. So, first off, you have new game, memories. Now, memories are just little, sayings and little, of course, memories from the past that you'll collect while going through the game. Now, there's multiple types. There's Alice, which you get for completing each chapter. And there's Bumby, which is her therapist. Little, which is her family. Chris, I don't know who Chris is, honestly. Dr. Wilson, which is the doctor that's helping Bumby. Nanny, which is Nanny, of course. And Radcliffe, which is her lawyer. Well, the family's lawyer. So these are the type of memories. We got extra content, which, as you'll see in a second, is character profiles, theatricals, which is the 2D cinematics in the game, past matters, which is actually a rundown of her past, which is pretty cool to read if you have time or play this game. There's the concept art gallery and the game credits. Standard. So there's configuration, settings, of course, a game manual, a directory to the original game, which I do have installed, but I don't like launching it from in-game, because it's just easier. Exit. And there's the equipment back at the bottom. Back will allow you to go back to pick a new profile, and equip will allow you to pick a dress, but at the time, they don't have any dresses, it's just standard story mode dress. As you complete each chapter, you get a new dress, and I believe upon completion of the game, you'll get a couple of extra dresses, like one or two bonus dresses that you can play with around. Now, when you go back in the levels to pick up collectibles, like memories, and these things called peppered snouts and bottles, you'll be able to pick a dress specifically and go back into the level. But as you play through the story, you'll generally get a new dress for each chapter you're working through. So, I have played this game before, and I have beaten it. I beat it on my Xbox 360 on Nightmare difficulty, which is the hardest difficulty in the game. I did it in one play. And by that I mean I didn't change the setting at all. I continued playing the entire game through Nightmare. I think it took me a couple of days to a few weeks. I don't remember what my time lapse of not playing the game was, and I took breaks. It's probably a couple hours each time. I slowly worked my way through. The game's not relatively hard on Nightmare. There are just some points of the levels that are just excruciatingly difficult due to enemies that are just a lot harder in general to defeat, that take a lot more strategy to battle. And actually, at one point, I think I remember cheating on an enemy because it was just the easiest thing to do. I got like up to this little ledge you were allowed to go onto, and I just kept it running into the wall while I just shot all of its parts off. Which, cheap, yes, but it's effective. It took me multiple tries, though. I kept messing it up, because they can still hit you with one of the enemy's main attacks. But I digress. So let's get the show on the road. So first off, after I hit the game, the difficulty setting, I have easy, normal, hard, Nightmare, and as I said, I've already beaten the game on Nightmare, but let's challenge ourselves to play it again on Nightmare. Again, on how dark your game is going to be, I'm going to leave that general settings, and invert vertical look, that's down, up, and up is down, and keep it normal. So, what's going to happen is we're going to have an intro to Bumby talking to Alice and going back into her memories, which she does not want to remember. After that, Alice will be waking up in the orphanage with Bumby, where she'll have snapped out of her state, and he'll send her off on to get drugs. So, enjoy the intros.
Come now, Alice. It's only a dream.
It's not a dream, it's a memory. And it makes me sick.
Now, focus. Wait. You're floating again. Weightless. A cipher. Relax.
I'm in hell.
Forget it. Abandon that memory. It's unproductive. Go to Wonderland.
I can't. I'm trapped in my past.
Sergeant, this girl's badly burned. Call for a doctor!
She'll be alright.
No, Alice. Discard that delusion. Forget it. Go to Wonderland.
I'd rather not, Doctor. My Wonderland's shattered. It's dead to me.
Your preference doesn't signify, girl. Now, Alice, where are you?
I'm sailing with a friend. It's different somehow. Things have changed.
Change is good. It's the first link in the chain of forgetting.
What's happening? Are you mad?
I'm not mad.
Rabbit,
That's not right. What's he doing?
is something wrong?
Something wrong?
No, not that!
Don't struggle, Alice. Let the new Wonderland emerge.
Pollution. Corruption. It's killing me. Wonderland is destroyed. My mind is in ruins.
Forget it, Alice. Block that dream. Wake at the sound. There, Alice. Better now, aren't we?
My head's exploded and there's a steam hammer in my chest.
Yes, well, the cost of forgetting is high.
My memories make me vomit. What can I...
Remember other things.
I want to forget. Who would choose to be alone, imprisoned by their broken memories?
I'll set you free, Alice. Memory is a curse more often than a blessing.
So you've said many times, and
And I will say again, the past must be paid for. Now, before our next session, collect those pills from our high street chemist.
very well, Doctor.
It's my turn to forget, Alice.
Now, Charlie, your pa was hung for killing your ma who beat you. Let's forget that, shall we? The past is dead, Charlie.
So there's the intro. In the first cinematic, Alice is in her therapy session trying to forget her past, but Bumby wants her to keep thinking about it. From what you saw that Alice was witnessing the fire that burned down her house, and she was injured in the fire, but she managed to survive, unlike her family. So Alice became extremely distraught and was sent to an asylum for that, where it also showed the events and alluded to the original events the first time she was in Wonderland, where it was corrupted, everything was wrong. The girl in the chair at the very start of that intro was the Queen of Hearts, which she defeated and saved Wonderland. So, like I said, this game takes place about a year or two afterwards, and now she's at an orphanage. Not as insane, but she's still pretty messed up in the head. So, that was the intro, that's the opening cinematic. And in the next video, I will be running around London, showing you the sights, talking to pretty weird orphan children, and delving into the very beginnings of Wonderland. So, thanks for watching, and hope you enjoy.